Well, good morning again. This is Philip. Uh, couldn't do what I wanted to do, but anyway, that's one of my solar panels. It's adequate. That's only 180 watt at all four panels. 180 watts. This one here is 60 watts. This one's 18 volt, 60 watt. Not sure the amperage offhand. I have to look at it to make sure. That's 100 and what I say it was 160 or 180 watt. I can't remember. Not sure. It's 18 volt. I'm not sure the amperage. Uh, I should have got. I should have only got 12 volt. Because when you start wiring these together to go into one of the solar generators that I have here, some people call them generators. Some people call them power stations. Uh, the black and the gray one is called a awanfi. It's 505 watt per hour. Next to it is a jackery. It's 240 watt per hour. They're both good for what they are, but neither one is strong enough to pull a window air conditioner. I've got a device. I'll have to go get it. Basically you plug a device into that, and then you plug it into the wall, and it will give you the consumption, amps, volts, and watts consumption that's needed for one of these solar power stations to be able to run the device. All devices have labels. Some devices, the label might have been worn off, or just may have fell off during the years. So you really need to find your device's consumption and get the solar power station that will support that device. If not, you could have a fire, you could have damaged equipment, whatever. That device sitting in the chair and the one on the floor, they're actually battery chargers, but I'll show you in a minute how you can hook an inverter through the DC port, and you can power a fan or light. This Go Power Plus that I originally got from Walmart, I thought that was going to be my savior. That was in the very beginning. That was originally like $100. Well, Walmart couldn't sell them, so they marked them down to 40. And at the time, I was so mad that I didn't go back and get 3 or 4 more, which now I'm glad I didn't, because that's only a 100 watt power station. But all it to do is this light here. And I'm going to show you. It's already charged up. I'm going to show you on that. Actually, I need to go ahead and set this tripod up, and so I won't be wiggling the phone. So bear with me. Alright, there we go. Hope I got everybody in the scene. Alright, I'm going to go over here and plug this light into this Go Power Plus. And I'm gonna turn the AC on. Well, the AC's on. Flip the switch. See what happens. Try this one here. Hold on now. Might have to turn it on too. Well, that's not working. What's up? Huh. I don't know. Well, the Go Power Plus must be dead. I know my light ain't dead. Well, let's set that to the side a minute. Try this awanfi here. Down here, you gotta hit the DC button to turn it on. Plug it in. Okay, what happened? Let's try this again here. the old jackery. There we go. Well, the jackery's the only one working for some reason. Let's try this again. Oh, I got hit the USB button on the awanfi. There we go. You got us a light right there. Let's try to go power plus again. Maybe I screwed up. So we got the light working. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we got us a light bulb. You got a little hanger where you can hang it from nail or fan or whatever. They also make these where you can screw them in the light sockets and charge it up. Because some of them come with internal batteries, you can charge them up. When the power goes off, the light will work for a limited amount of hours and time. So right now, this is free electricity. It's not free initially because you got the startup cost of the generators, the solar panels, and such. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back off. There we go. Get that out of there. I'll turn this one off. Some of my energy. Alright, now turn the jackery off. I've got 91% battery on this. The awanfi, I was intrigued at the 505 watt per hour, and I thought that was going to be enough. So you got your USB ports here. You got two DC ports. This here is your solar input. This is an Anderson connection. Then on the top, you've got all your buttons to turn it on. AC. I'll show the AC in a minute. You got your DC button and your USB button. Then you got a 12 volt port right here on top. And on the back, you got your two AC ports. I think these are 20 amp, 15 or 20 amp, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one back off to conserve the battery. When I need it, I'll have it. All right. So get that over here by the door out of the way. Run it back in the house. All right, now let's take this one here. This is a Harbor Freight 3-in-1 portable power pack. All right, this is basically a jump starter for a vehicle. Okay. All right, so I got my 750 watt inverter right here. I'm gonna plug it into the cigarette lighter adapter. Go ahead and turn it on. Right here, switch, it's on. You heard that beep? Okay, it's showing 12.3 volts, so it's charged. All right, I'm gonna go over here and get my fan. Come on. I should have did this off camera. Making me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh well. Yeah, get my fan on the bed here. I'm gonna come over here and plug it into the inverter. See, the fan's working. Alright, now this setup here, it will only allow me to run the fan for maybe an hour or so, not long. You got USB ports on this one too. Well, you got one USB port. Got a work light. You got a battery tester. See, it's very low, so that fan's only gonna run for a few minutes, but it does work. ahead and unplug the fan. Unplug the inverter, because I've got another one to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and start running some of this stuff in. Well, as you can tell from the beeping, that unit is too low to. It is registered 10.3 volts. I think you need a minimum of 12 point something to be able to do anything. So it's too low. Anybody that knows what's going on with me, I'm gonna have to shut this down because I just lost my eggs, and I really shouldn't have tried this, but I wanted to get it out, and basically I wanted to show you guys that I know a little bit of something about what I was talking about, but I guess this makes it look like I don't know as much as I thought, but I do. It's just there's not a lot of difference. Basically, you've got the size, the device you're trying to power. It can be accomplished, but you got to have the right equipment, and you've got to size it before you make a purchase. Because all the stuff that I've got, it works, but none of it is strong enough to power a window air conditioner, and that's really all I wanted to power, a window air conditioner. However, the 505 that I showed you, in a case of an emergency, it would power one of my deep freezes, but the only issue with that is some of the devices that are on the market, and I have a couple that will allow you to charge your device with solar while you're powering an electrical device. This is a freezer, refrigerator, smaller appliance, but a window air conditioner takes so many watts. Can't remember offhand. I think it's 8,000 BTU window air conditioner takes. See if I can find a picture. I can't remember now. That's too far back. Hope I still got it. I took a picture of the little device after I plugged it in to see how much. Evidently I can't find it. I'm gonna run and get the device and see if I still got it on the memory. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I got is I got a power meter basically, you plug this device into the wall, you plug your device into here, and then basically once that device powers on, it will give you a reading of how much power that device needs to function. And the 8,000 BTU air conditioner made by GE, it needs 567 watts for running. The Blue 80 AC 200P is capable of producing 2,000 watts per hour. Okay, but that's fine. That's more than I need. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is if whatever device you're trying to run, you need to make sure that device is capable of receiving at least that much solar input. If not, you're going to run out of electricity made by the sun. Now this Blue 80, that's BLUETTI, Blue 80 AC 200P. Now if you got a 200 max, it costs a little more money, but I'm fine with a 200P. But basically, it's this: it's capable of letting the user use 2,000 watts per hour. So what that means is, if you use 2,000 watts, in your first hour, it's over with. Okay. Now, the air conditioner is 567 watts per hour. Okay. So that would mean I would have 3 hours runtime. However, I was wanting the package where I had the 2,000 watt solar power generator and the 600 watts of solar cells. So therefore, I would be using 567 watts per hour, but I would be bringing in 600 watts to replenish that. Of course, it all depends on the rain, sun, clouds, and everything. So I might not could bring in but 500 watts off of that solar array. Solar array is just the word for solar panels that you have set out to collect the sun. The sun is converted to DC, and it fills the batteries in all the power stations I had. 505 watt, it would fill that up quickly. But that unit is only capable of receiving 100 watts per hour. The Blue 80 AC 200P is capable of receiving 600 watts per hour. I think it's actually 700 watts per hour. I'm not sure. It's either 6 or 700. So therefore, yeah, you got 2,000 watts. So you're taking 567 watts per hour off of that. So yeah, you would really only have maybe 3 hours of runtime for an air conditioner. But same time, you're putting in up to 600 watts. So it's going to extend that 3 hours. It could be anywhere from 3 to 11 hours or 12 hours. I only wanted this to help alleviate the conditions during the hottest part of the day. Even if I had plenty of money, I wouldn't want to run an air conditioner 24/7. It's just not good for your health. It's not good for you health-wise. But it is starting to get very hot, and I'm hoping and praying that I'm able to get the AC 200P. I believe that's going to be the one I need. Now they've got a whole bunch of manufacturers. The little small jackery, the 240. Well, they just come out with a Jackery 2000 watt. Uh, you got your different battery types. You got your lead acid batteries. You got your uh, well, anyway, the Jackery's got the new LiPo 4. It's a lithium iron phosphate battery, guaranteed for 10 years. Most of the others, the Jackery. Now, all this is dependent on use and how well it's took care of, because these batteries can't be run down to zero and reused. I mean, they can be run down to zero, but when you do it over time, run them down to zero, it takes a little off their life expectancy. The lithium iron phosphate, which the Blue Eddy has, they're guaranteed for way longer, because they have safeguards that don't let you use the entire battery. My first time out with a Jackery, I was testing it, really didn't know much. So that very fan that I had right there, I had the fan on, and I woke up and there was no fan on. So I depleted the Jackery battery completely. So therefore that shortened the battery. It didn't shorten the battery life from that one experience. But if I'd have had more experiences like that, it would have definitely shortened the battery life more. So those smaller type units with those weaker cells, battery cells, 2-3 years. And it's not wasted money. I mean, I can do something with it. I doubt anybody will want to buy them. I mean, I don't expect to make a profit on them if I resold any of them. But I just wanted you to know that I know a little something about this. I'm not completely blind. There's still a lot to be learned, but nobody knows everything, I guess.